Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge from 2004 caliber premium Canadian. There's the crown for the Dominion of Canada. There's two maple leaves, Canada, maple leaves, United States, eagles, eagles, how that works. Beautiful plastic travel bottle. They don't have glass. Yeah, it says, a smooth and mellow blend from our master distillers. Canadian whiskey with natural flavors. Bottled by IWA Distilling Company Limited. Limited, like the British Commonwealth form of incorporation. America say incorporated. Over there, they say limited. Anyway, Louisville, Kentucky. Well. You've never heard of IWA Distilling, have you? No, you haven't, but it's Sazerac. Now, Sazerac Company, you see this at Walmart commonly, but I have purchased it at other stores. I got a replacement bottle, the big handle of this, and I bought it at Rouse's. And Rouse's isn't Walmart. Here's the competitor, Crown Royal Black, 90 proof, introduced in 2010, 2010, 80, 2010. So 80, 2004. I paid $5.96 for this bottle. True story, $5.96. Wow. And I paid $27.99 for the Crown Royal Black. Is the Crown Royal Black going to be, let's see, $22 better? That's the question. Will I be able to tell them apart? Yes, without question. I think it'll be no challenge there. The aroma will be tricky. But the flavor will not be. It'll be clear cut. And we're going to probably, beautiful, nothing black cap, nothing on it. Utility cap. I'm going to probably do another one later today. Another taste challenge later today. Mid-morning, more than likely. Now, this Crown Royal doesn't pour so well. That one poured fine, no dribbling. This Crown Royal, it wants to spill everywhere. It's irritating. It's a dribbler. Pretty bottle. One of the best looking whiskey bottles on the market, I guess you'd have to admit. Embossed, make it look fancy. But it's a plastic cap. But anyhow, so that's that. Now, don't need tags because one is very dark and one is gold. So you can see that the caliber is just amber gold. Daylight is coming, but still dark. Gold, and this one is mahogany. So this is more of a brown. Crown Royal Black, but it's not black, but more of a brown, and this is more gold. Okay. Crown Royal is a Diageo product since 2000, the year 2000, last year of the 20th century. So at the end of the 20th century, the original owners of Crown Royal, Seagram's, if you look at old labels, it says Seagram's Crown Royal. You might find an old one that says Seagram's Crown Royal. I found an old bottle of Canadian Hunter that says Seagram's Canadian Hunter. Tasted different from the modern one. And then they had Diageo, which is Guinness, the Guinness beer company. Diageo have been owning it since the year 2000. Now, IWA Distilling, Sazerac, I think they always owned Caliber. But I want to say it's a private label for Walmart, and the trademark information says it's owned by Walmart Apollo. That's like the legal name of Walmart Apollo. But I say that the Iowa Liquor Control Board, because in Iowa they have like a socialism liquor control where only government stores can sell liquor. Same thing with New Hampshire, but they have it listed. Caliber is available there. That could be a contract with Walmart. I don't know. But I see it here at Walmart every day of my life that I go to Walmart. But like I said, I bought it at Rouse's, and I have seen Caliber at Savannah Discount. So gotta think about that. Dark Lotus, good morning. Dawn Buster, good morning to you. Thanks for watching. We had an interesting Budweiser examining, I'll get it right, examining Budweiser branded products last night. Didn't go perfectly, but it wasn't anything unexpected, honestly. But it was very interesting, I thought, and people liked it. Okay, initially this smells like the Crown Royal Black just by virtue of its darker smell. You know what I mean? Like dark level caramel. And I think that's coming from the charred oak barrels. They're saying on the website they use charred oak barrels, and I guess as opposed to regular Crown Royal, which does not use charred oak. That would give it a darker appearance, especially if they extra aged it. And they say on the website it's aged extra long. So Crown Royal is probably 4 or 5 years. This is probably 5 to 7, but we don't know. It's only just some assumptions, summation, assuming, because we don't know and we're not going to know. So that smells like that corn, almost even corn in the microwave popcorn bag that got burnt a little bit. Okay, so interesting aroma. This is not that different though, but I'm not getting the char so much. Confusing. There's some rye spice too, like rye whiskey. Well, I guess they both use rye, but it's got me a little perplexed. But I said before I started this that the aroma part would be tough because I don't find the Crown Royal nose, the aroma of Crown Royal Black really stands out. It's the taste where you can say, oh, that's it, taste now. Sweet corn, like candy corn, distilled corn, fermented product, rye spice. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else for a moment. Okay. I wasn't really picking up the char, but that's it. This has got that Sazerakian flavoring thing that John Anile talks about, what he calls the almond extract. I think it's some kind of like dry sherry that they're adding, dry blending sherry, but it could be white rum. But whatever the case, it's a strange flavor. But I don't mean it's a bad flavor. It's just strange. It's unusual. It's a bit odd. But pretty much, well, the vast majority of your Sazerac Canadian whiskey is going to have that. The cheaper ones will. Now, like Rich and Rare Reserve, no. Rich and Rare, yes, but Rich and Rare Reserve, no. Royal Canadian, which is so old, from 1934, does not have that either. But Canadian Limited, Rich and Rare, Caliber, Canadian Hunter, and trying to think of other ones. Canadian Crest and all that. Yes, they have that weird flavoring. Are they all the same whiskey in different bottles? Can't say, but I wouldn't be shocked. I really wouldn't be shocked. But it does seem like they all have a different degree of that. A different degree of that flavor. But I could be fooling myself, So we're going to say this is the Caliber. It is. Haha. All right. Come on, Daylight. Oh, yeah, I see it breaking forth. There's Dawn, Delta Dawn. Look at that flower she's got on. Next question. So once again, not a challenge to tell the Crown Royal Black from the other Canadian whiskeys by virtue of what? But I remember I had trouble against other Crown Royal products, but I wasn't used to it either, so that's an excuse, probably more of an excuse than anything. But by virtue of the deep, dark char. Okay, so the dark char, charred, charcoal. Well, yeah, that's like a charcoal flavor. Now you might say, well, I like barbecuing and stuff. I like that like charred glaze on steak or chicken. Well, then you might like this. You probably will like this because it has that kind of aspect. Now. Next thing. 6 more minutes till official sunrise is right. This is the unofficial sunrise. Is the Crown Royal Black? See, I can go to Walmart, get Crown Royal Black. Go to Walmart, get the caliber. Well, let's look it up. Do a spot check. Is it really $22 better? Man, that's, it's $22. 6 times 4 is 24 now. So, I mean, you could buy 4 bottles of caliber for every 1 bottle of Crown Royal Black. Now that's getting to where it's starting to become a stretch. Like you start to wonder, is it really worth it? Caliber Canadian. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Caliber Canadian 1.75. Well, I have that already, but it's on the shelf. A 375. I don't think they sell those around here. Caliber spark plugs. Okay. Dodge Caliber spark plug. Dodge Caliber. Remember those? $5.96. Yep, the price hasn't changed in 6 years, I guess. Caliber premium Canadian whiskey. You know, premium doesn't mean anything. The cheapest stuff they put on the market, they'll call it premium. It's not a legal term. It's a marketing term. So if you go to court and say you got ripped off, guess what? You're going to lose. So now listen to this write-up. This is the best part about this whole thing. Impress your guests with your bartending skills using Caliber Premium Canadian Whiskey. This smooth and mellow blend from our master distillers is made from premium grains. Once again, a meaningless term. Grab a bottle to create your signature Irish Mule, Classic Manhattan, Whiskey Sour, Mint Julep, Irish Coffee, or simply enjoy it neat or on the rocks. I'm enjoying it neat right now. Have never had it on the rocks. No quality liquor cabinet is complete without Caliber Premium Canadian whiskey. A smooth and mellow blend from our master distillers, distilled from premium grain. Now that is something else, right? You know they got it right off the sell sheet from Sazerac. But listen, can you believe that? Selling it for $5.96 and telling you no quality liquor cabinet is complete without this $5.96 plastic bottle Canadian whiskey. Well, they said it. I didn't say it. Man, it's pretty funny, huh? 7S's Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. Right. That's right. Live it, love it, accept it, embrace it. Here we go. I got a video coming up to post in a few days. It's the 40th anniversary of a famous American beer. And I'll see if anybody can guess. Well, I don't know how famous it is, but it's been around for 40 years. And I really enjoy drinking it. Let me tell you, boy, I enjoyed every sip. Crown Royal Black Blended Canadian Whiskey, 90 proof. Oh, Total Wine is $2 more. Usually Total Wine undercuts Walmart, but not this morning. $27.97. See, I told you I only paid I thought it was $27.99. I think it was. They lowered it 2 cents. Oh, Walmart fluctuates. Yep, there it is. Unwind in luxury with a glass of Crown Royal Black Blended Canadian whiskey. Well, I just unwound in luxury. With a creamy texture. Yes, I'll agree with that. Notes of dried fruit. Dried fruit. Maybe. Our Canadian whiskey provides a refined flavor that enhances any cocktail party or celebration with the signature smoothness of traditional Crown Royal. They got this off of a sell sheet. You know that. There's nobody working for Walmart going to sit down and write all this. With the signature smoothness of traditional Crown Royal, our black whiskey is matured in charred oak barrels and blended at a higher proof for a richer body and a bold finish. Coming right off the Crown Royal website. Now they're adding other stuff that's off a sell sheet. Simply mix with vermouth and bitters and pour over ice for a traditional black whiskey Manhattan. Includes 190 proof 750 milliliter bottle of Canadian black, a black blended Canadian whiskey. First created in 1939 as a gift for the King and Queen of England, a Canadian entrepreneur created a blend of 50 whiskeys and wrapped a bottle in a regal purple bag with gold stitching, affectionately named Crown Royal. Our whiskey maintains the integrity and quality of our process. Today, as it was first presented to English royalty. I think they were more into smoking cigarettes. King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. Remember, she died, in 2002? How old was she? Was 101 years old. See, she smoked all those cigarettes. She might have lived to be 121 because she wouldn't have been smoking. And she only made it to 101. Affectionately, 50 different distinct whiskeys. Okay, 50 distinct whiskeys. That's right. I forgot about that. Crown Royal uses 50 whiskeys. Crown Royal assures decadence in every bottle. Decadence, I don't know about that. Of our signature whiskeys, please drink responsibly. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. $27.97. Oh. Still $22 more. I worry about buying from Walmart because all products have a Walmart version. Fillers to make it cheaper in groceries. I never heard that before in my life. That there's a Walmart version. I'm gonna have to see some documentation to that effect. Anyway, the caliber, I laugh about it and stuff, and I make snide remarks, but it is pretty good, honestly. And you would think it would be just awful, right? In your mind, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be the worst. $5.96 a bottle for Canadian blended whiskey. That thing's going to be trash. Like the height of trash. No greater trash. But actually, it isn't. I cannot say that the Crown Royal is really worth that, because 6 times 4 is 24, right? And you still got $3.97 to go. And I'm saying 6 times 4. Really, it's $5.96 times 4. So it's actually $23.84. $23.84. So really, it's $4 left over. So man, I don't know. You got to buy the Crown Royal Black just to try it. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth buying it for one time. You try it and you say, oh, it's really good. Like I've been saying for weeks now, oh, it's really good. I love it. I'm so glad I bought it. And I agree with all that. But for everyday, if you're an everyday whiskey drinker, I cannot say that it justifies paying that over the caliber. I think if you're going to do everyday whiskey drinking, just generalize, basic whiskey drinking, the caliber is a real winner. And you can get a handle for $10.96. And sometimes it'll ring up $9.96. True story. It'll say $10.96, but it'll ring up $9.96. I mean, yeah, I would just go with the caliber for everyday drinking. I mean, you'll get used to it. Sazerac has very good quality control. So, yeah, I think they know what they're doing. I mean, it just goes to show you can make a really cheap product and it tastes really good. So is it the greatest thing ever? Honestly, not honestly, obviously not. You would have to have a child's mentality to believe that. On the other hand, it's certainly pretty darn good. You would taste it, you know, in a blind taste test and think about it and all, evaluate it. And you'd probably think it was about $10 or $11 a bottle. You wouldn't think it was $5.96. You just wouldn't believe it. All right, so that's it. Now going on later in about, let's say 3.5 hours, maybe just 3 hours from now, we're going to do, this is the plan at least, Crown Royal Black going up against its up and coming rival. And a lot of people claim that Rich and Rare Reserve is a great substitute for Crown Royal. And some people even claim, I'm not one of those people, but some people claim that Rich and Rare Reserve is better than Crown Royal. That seems a little far-fetched to me, but we're going to go nonetheless with that. So get ready in about 3 hours. Rich and Rare Reserve, which some stores will have on sale for $9.96. I bought it for $9.96. You say that's madness. No way, impossible. Well, I'm telling you, I bought it. I still see sales from time to time around New Orleans versus Crown Royal Black. Now, it won't be a challenge as far as telling them one from the other. I'll get that right. The question will be, once again, is it going to be worth almost three times the amount? And that is highly doubtful. So thank you for watching this video production. I don't know about better, but it's good. Andy Bays. Oh, you've had the Rich and Rare Reserve? So you can testify on its quality, yeah. It's sort of like maybe Diageo is hoping the secret doesn't get out, you know, about Rich and Rare Reserve. Great looking bottle too. All right, thanks, everybody.